Hey everyone, I'm Ryan, the owner of Peaky Hat. I was incredibly lucky I got to sit down and ask a few questions to a really good friend of mine, Santa Claus. He took some time out of his insanely busy schedule just to visit with us for a few minutes. Enjoy. And I couldn't be more excited. I've been super lucky to have the opportunity to talk to one of my best friends, Santa Claus. And I know, Santa, thank you so much for joining and let me chat with you and share some of the message with my family, our friends, and the Peaky family. Obviously, this is like the busiest time of year for you. So thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me. Happy to hop on, and I got some questions that everybody wants to ask you.
Why, Ryan, certainly. Certainly glad to join you on this. And of course, I like my Peaky hats too. The claws, love it. Elves love the small ones up north. It's a great time of year.
Oh, thank you so much, Santa. That's awesome. So, I gotta ask, because everybody else wants to know. Kids this year, what's one of the most popular gifts that kids are asking for?
Of course, with all your electronics, you're hearing lots of the PlayStations.
Yeah.
You want the Xbox, I'm still going for off of those. You still got the Switches, Nintendo Switches. Yep. Always a fun one for the kids.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I have a feeling those are not just for the kids. I know a few adults that might be asking for those this year as well.
There may be some bigger kids that want to join in with them, and that might be the excuse for them to get them.
Absolutely. So, with all the excitement and the buzz that's happening, what's one thing that you're most excited about this season?
You get to go out, you get to visit with so many people that are just excited. And it seems to bring all the happiness and joy with this time of year. And just, it's neat to see the people smile again. Of course, the cold weather's really nice up here too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well, yeah, so you're visiting, from the North Pole. You've got a lot going on. But here at Peaky Hat, one of my favorite things about the season is the food. I love the cookies. I love the big meals we get to have. We do a lot of like meat, cheese, and crackers trays. Is Mrs. Claus keeping you fed this season?
Oh, Mrs. Claus is keeping me nice and round, and thank God that's still a shape. Yeah. I'm in shape.
So,
and of course, Mrs. Claus is making lots of cookies and getting ready. That's what helps with our elves too.
So that's a great question. What's your favorite cookie during the season?
Oh, of course, Santa likes all cookies, mostly the round ones, but the ones that Santa really loves the most, why, those are the ones that you make with your mother, that are passed down from a recipe from maybe her mother and her mother. So those cookies, when they make them with the kids, why, those cookies are made with love. And why, Santa loves all cookies made with love.
Oh, that's fantastic. We will be sure to pass that message on to as many kids that are watching. This year, when you leave cookies out for Santa, he wants those special cookies that are made with love. If you don't have any that are made with love, he'll take anything, I'm sure, right?
Snickerdoodles are really good, though.
You're speaking right to my heart, Santa. Snickerdoodles happen to be a personal favorite of mine as well. But with cookies, there's a glass of milk. Is a glass of milk being set out by the fireplace one of your favorite things to have with the cookies, or do you prefer another drink?
Why, no, glass of milk helps certainly wash those down, and why, maybe every now and then, maybe a little bit of chocolate milk really tastes good.
Oh, I love it. So there's the secret. Kids, leave a little bit of chocolate milk for Santa this year. So, with the cookies and with the milk, my kids do this. They leave a little bit of a treat because they don't want to leave the reindeer out. If the kids leave something out for the reindeer, what's the preferred treat for the reindeer this year?
Of course, the reindeer always like carrots. Love to eat those. Helps keep them nice and strong. And maybe a little bit of oats in there. If we could maybe cut down on maybe the glitter that goes in there. All night long behind reindeer with the glitter certainly shows up in the suit by the end of the night.
Oh, I can imagine. Great tips. Now we know. So, Santa, at Peaky Hat, obviously, what we do is make newsboy caps. And obviously, I see that today you're not wearing your traditional Santa hat, but you happen to be wearing the cap that we sent to the North Pole for you to wear, the Peaky Claus. Love the way the green looks on you. But I know I sent a couple different colors to you. Do you have a favorite color of Peaky Claus that we sent you?
Depending on what time it is, this is kind of my relaxing, maybe around the house a little bit and go for the reindeer. And why, we can certainly go back to our red
Oh,
also,
I love it.
because Santa likes his
Oh,
red.
I love it. Santa, I know you are incredibly busy. So I appreciate you taking the time and visiting with us as you head into quite easily the most busiest 3, 4 weeks of your entire year. Is there anything you'd like to leave us with?
Well, I want everybody just have a fun, joyful season. Be with your family a little bit. Enjoy the time that you get to spend. And don't forget, get you a Peaky Claus. They look good this time of year.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Santa. I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Why, you have a very Merry Christmas, and why, you won't see me on a few weeks.
Oh, you're good.
Have
Thanks, Santa.
a Merry Christmas.